Malaysia is home to the largest glove manufacturers around the world, and they are some of the best performing stock for 2020. Let's look at the big four of glove today. Medical gloves are some of the most important items for 2020, and Malaysia plays a big role as the world's largest medical glove exporter. We'll discuss the big four glove manufacturers of Malaysia today. They are Top Glove Corporation, HARTALEGA Holdings, KOSSAN Rubber Industry, and SUPERMAX Corporation. All the four companies are listed on Bursa Malaysia, but Top Glove has a dual listing in Singapore as well. But first, let's talk a little bit about medical gloves. There are basically two types of medical gloves exported from Malaysia. They are the latex and nitrile gloves. The key difference between them is the raw material. Latex gloves are made from natural rubber, while nitrile glove is made from synthetic chemicals. Over the past decade, although demand for both types of gloves has been increasing, demand for nitrile glove has been increasing at a much faster rate. That is why we see nitrile-focused manufacturers such as HARTALEGA Holdings grew extremely fast over this period. From 2008 till today, HARTALEGA's stock price has actually increased close to 80 times. This means that $1,000 invested in HARTALEGA in 2008 will be worth close to 80,000 today. The demand for nitrile glove has also attracted other players into this segment. Today, all major glove manufacturers will offer a mixture of latex and nitrile gloves. Plus, all of them also serve the same market, mainly North America and Europe. So how does each glove manufacturer compare to one another, and which one would make a better investment in the long term? Let's start with the leader, Top Glove Corporation. Top Glove claims to be the world's largest glove manufacturer, producing close to 79 billion pieces of glove a year. They have 44 factories scattered across Malaysia, Thailand, China, and Vietnam. The company made a revenue of 4.8 billion last year and a profit of 365 million. Top Glove has shown very good growth, growing its revenue at 18.5% a year over the past 3 years. Its operating income has also increased at about 6.5% a year over the same period. However, the company has hit some roadblocks over the past few years by acquiring Espion, a surgical glove manufacturer. It turns out Espion has overstated its financial, and Top Glove might have overpaid the acquisition by as much as 640 million. But apart from that, Top Gloves continue to be one of the better managed companies with return of equity ranging around 14 to 19%. If you want to find out what is return on equity and why it is a good measure of efficiency for company, check out our other video right here. Next, let's talk about HARTALEGA Holdings. HARTALEGA is the fastest growing company among the four. It claims to be the largest nitrile glove manufacturer in the world and is expected to produce 44 billion pieces of glove this year. HARTALEGA prides itself as one of the most advanced nitrile glove manufacturers in the world, creating the first lightweight nitrile glove back in 2005. They claim that is a key reason why demand for nitrile glove took off, because they have made nitrile glove competitive with latex glove. HARTALEGA made a revenue of 2.83 billion ringgit in 2019 and a profit of 460 million ringgit. Its revenue has been growing at 24% a year over the past 3 years, and its operating income has been growing at 21% a year over the same period. It is the best managed company among the four with a return on equity around 17 to 22%. Next, we have KOSSAN Rubber Industry. The company has been listed since 1996. It has a capacity of about 29 billion pieces of glove this year. It also has 17 factories in Malaysia and 1 in China. The company made 2.22 billion ringgit in 2019, but the company has been growing at a much slower pace compared to the big two. Its revenue and operating income has been growing at roughly 10% a year over the past 3 years. Its return on equity is also slightly lower at around 15%. Lastly, we have SUPERMAX Corporation. SUPERMAX is the smallest among the four, making about 1.54 billion ringgit in 2019 and a profit of 120 million. It grew its revenue at roughly 11% a year over the past 3 years and its operating income at roughly 7%. SUPERMAX used to be one of the fastest growing glove company in Malaysia. Unfortunately, in 2017, the founder, Stanley Tai, has been sentenced by the court for insider trading. This led to the removal of him and his wife as directors of the company, and SUPERMAX has been without a CEO ever since. The internal issue in SUPERMAX is serious and could have dampened the growth of the company significantly. Today, SUPERMAX is one of the weakest link in terms of efficiency as well, with a ROE of just 7 to 12%. So that's it for each of the company. Let's look at their valuation. Due to the current pandemic, the share price of all 4 companies have risen significantly and so have their valuation. All of them are now trading at above 40 times their earnings, with KOSSAN Rubber trading as the cheapest among them. Although all of them might experience an earning boost during this pandemic, their valuation is still very high compared to the market. I'm not invested in any of these companies right now, but among the 4, I'm most impressed with Top Glove Corporation and HARTALEGA, both in terms of their growth and also their efficiency. So maybe in the future when the price is right, these are the 2 companies I might be looking at. Another notable mention in this space is Riverstone Holdings. This is a much smaller company and also it is listed on the Singapore Exchange. But unlike the big 4, the company is more focused on producing clean room gloves for the electronic sector. It has also shown reasonable growth and is definitely worth a look as well. If you want to know more about how to value these companies so you will know what is the right price to start investing in them, do check out our free ebook on valuation. Click on the show note down below to download it today. Anyway, that's it from me. Till we meet again, invest safely. Hi guys, thanks for watching the video. If you like it, please give us a like, and if you find it useful, I hope you share it as well. Remember to subscribe to our channel, click on the bell button to get notified on our next video. I'll see you in the next one.